Oh, wow.
Confess to your crime, stale and piece of white bread.
What did you say, nigga?
What's good, everybody? We are back again. Second episode of Make It Make Sense. I am your host, your boy, the one and only Mr. Drop the Mic himself, Monray Hudson. We are representing the Blurred Cartel today. And I'm not alone. I am joined by a good host of people who will introduce themselves. Got my boy Itai Zuku over here to my left. What it do?
What is up, brother? You know, I'm out here committing acts of justice. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here smacking bitch ass people in the mouth, yo.
Oh my God.
My boy, we out here. We in these streets. I'm also joined by another representative, the Hollywood Sensei himself, 215.
Yes, sir,
what it
man.
do?
Hollywood Sensei 215, the Sensei of the Blurred Cartel. I mean, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man. We on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, Reddit. You know, we everywhere. Hit that link tree, man. And, you know, follow me on TikTok, Hollywood Sensei 215. I mean, I got some good stuff over there for you. And the locker room is on Monday. Check us out Monday. You know what I mean? No more frigid yams. You know what I mean?
But not a single frigid yam.
No more frigid yams in our 2022. And then we are not alone. We do have a couple of guests. One guest is the man from over on 99 himself, the leader of the Do You Hear Me movement, Mr. Unico Williams. Let us know.
Man, thank you for having me on here. I'm just in tears. I just met my sensei. I just met my sensei today, Hollywood Sensei 215. I can't. He's just so insane. Monray, what it do like? I'm happy to be on this show, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me on, man. Oh my God.
And y'all know it, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, leave the stars, leave the comments, let us know. And this is, of course, Make It Make Sense, where we're taking all the trending topics, the hot takes, the bad opinions happening all over the world, diving into them, breaking them down, and making sense of them all. And we might as well start off with, you know, the thing that's been a little bit of everywhere, you know, Roe versus Wade. It's been overturned. You know, everybody's biggest fears have come to light. And if you're a bit unfamiliar of what this means, basically Roe versus Wade is a court case that happened decades ago where it was decided that abortion falls under the constitutional right of an American and it does not have to be outlawed. Because the Supreme Court has overturned this, it literally means the states, the individual states, now decide the ruling whether it comes to abortions are legal, illegal, and the rules and stipulations regarding those. And this is a huge precedent for not only women, but people around the world in general. I got to start off with it, man. Hollywood, what's your thoughts of this, man? This is something that's a little crazy, man. What's going on?
I mean, it's disappointing. You know what I mean? You know, even the president said that, you know, this set America back. What did he say? 150 years. So, like, America always chooses to be on the wrong side of history lately. You know what I mean? Which is, I don't get it. You know what I mean? I really don't.
Lying, Barack did say this. Got it right here. 50 years of president. And so, I mean,
he was supposed to go a while ago.
Like, I really don't get it. You know, I don't know why the government is so fixated on, you know, telling women what to do with their bodies. You know what I mean? It's a lot of circumstances that come into, you know, when we talk about abortion. But I mean, I'm gonna let y'all get into it before we dive deeper, man. But I'm disappointed. I mean, I'm not, you know, in favor of this overturn situation.
It's definitely something, man. It's something like you said, Barack Obama, even his wife, she even had to come out and say she's the same way. She is heartbroken just off the country around the fundamental right to make decisions about your own bodies has been taken apparently from the American populace. We're gonna go to one of our guests, Unico Williams. Let me know your thoughts, man. What you really think about this overturning decision, the Supreme Court's ruling? What does it mean, man? What does it mean going forward? Let me know your thoughts.
First off, hi Obamas. Remember Y'all said y'all was going to codify that Roe versus Wade thing, and y'all didn't. Y'all said it wasn't high on the legislative agenda. So, hi, Obamas. Remember that it's 2022 now, so it's after Trump and 2 years of Biden. And y'all said, and you had 8 years, and you were supposed to codify it, so that wouldn't be a problem. But don't worry about it. Let's just circle back, and then
What's up?
let's okay. So let's talk about.
Hola, Aisha. Hola.
Hey, Gary. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this though. You, as in, the people that go up there and do Roe versus Wade, because they keep on putting up the whole what's his name? What's his name? Samuel L. Jackson looking character that's in the SCOTUS as well. Supreme Court of the United States.
Clarence Thomas.
Yes, sir. I didn't want to just put him all the way out there, but I wanted y'all to look up the black person that's in the SCOTUS.
We ain't forget him either. We got him right here. He got some other comments we'll get into soon. But Mr. Clarence Thomas.
First of all, I love this show. Let's put him. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. I have a problem with this because, all right, if you're going to take us back 150 years, y'all got wars down there in Mississippi and whatnot. Just take me to the whites only section of KFC, and let me take selfies and do TikToks in there. Because that's where we're going.
I like how you said that, like you had another option.
There's nothing else you can do other than go to white only sections and make TikToks.
Right.
That's where I'm at on
the
this.
new Jim Crow.
So wrong. Yeah, the new. We will be the next Rosa Parks. We will just do TikToks in white only sections. Period.
No, you get your ass up out there. Hey, Darky, you get your ass up out there. Go make me $1 million in entertainment.
I mean,
where's LeBron James at in this? Where's Jimmy Butler? Do you get into Rachel Nichols after this?
I mean, I don't know. We can say you're not the only one. It was protests, same day, downtown LA. It was already getting ugly. It's plenty of protests, plenty of people just around letting people know. Even some companies are coming out, going ahead and making their claims that, hey, we're gonna cover the travel expenses because the state's making the claims. If your state completely outlaws abortion and you're in need of one, then you're literally gonna have to travel. You're gonna have to make those hour drives, and it's literally something. Atazuku, man, what's your thoughts, man? You gotta let me know.
Shout out to Dix.
Yeah. Shout out to the Dix Sporting Goods CEO for what I seen that tweet.
Dix definitely made this happen.
You ain't lying. Sometimes a protest is only get you so far. Sometimes it will. What's up, everybody? We are also joined by the CEO of Overall 99, Mr. Zelmay himself.
The boss is here.
Yo, I'm on vacation. What's good?
My boss is here. He's also
Zelmay in the building. What's going on?
We joined again, but let me know, Atazuku. What's your thoughts, man? We in this Roe v. Wade discussion. What do you really think of it, man? What's going on here?
Man, y'all remember a few weeks ago when old buddy came into the grocery store and killed 10 innocent folks?
Oh yeah, in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah. Yep. Now, that was based off of he did that based off of this idea called the Great Replacement Theory that minorities are rising up to replace white people. That is why I think they have overturned Roe versus Wade, because the Caucasian population has actually been declining. So I feel like they want to take away the option for abortion in order to bolster the population. Now, there's so many people that are winning these political offices right now that are far right. They're far right people that really believe that they need to take the country back from minorities and such violently. And it's we're at a crux where it's those kinds of people are going to start making so many decisions, and people our age and a little older need to really start pushing for action. We need to be activists. We need to be outspoken. We need to be calling our representatives. We need to be running for office. And I was sad for a little bit yesterday. And then I was like Kendrick Lamar came on in my head, it was we gonna be all right. But then it was but only if you do something. And I'm that's a fact, man.
I mean, yeah, right now it's getting a little rough. Now, you did mention some of the justices, some of the people in positions of power. Like, go ahead and throw this out there. Some of the justices that were appointed during our recent presidential run are some of the ones who literally helped to vote this into power. Right? They literally are some of them that's in there. So this is something that was sort of headed this way. If you
What,
paying
Monte? You saying voting actually matters?
I mean,
It
sometimes
does.
the voice of the
Oh
people can be heard in the right situation.
I didn't know that, yo.
I didn't either. I thought voting. I've been told by so many people it don't matter, and then the same people that told me it don't matter complained today. I'm like, I thought you didn't vote though.
No,
Guys.
because like literally, Mr. Hutchinson himself was one of the ones who even came out and said for decades he thought it was wrongly decided, and now, just for an example, Arkansas is pro-life, and this literally has immediate effects because immediately after this was shown, Arkansas just canceled. They even canceled their scheduled abortion. So then some states aren't even giving you time to process the decision and still be able to go through the surgery that you may require. Some of them ain't even giving you that. So I would highly advise anybody that is in need of this, that needs the knowledge, look at your state's laws regarding abortion, because some of them even have trigger laws, just like Mississippi. Mississippi, just for a perfect example, has a trigger law. Give them 10 days out, and abortions are completely outlawed, other than for a direct life or death situation or an institute of S assault. Other than that, it's an instant no. But Zelmay, you joined us. Let us know, man. What are your thoughts about the overturn of Roe v. Wade? What does it mean going forward? What is the future of the American populace in regards to possibly even having children at all? What does that generally mean to you?
Oh, so if we're gonna go off the original thought, then my original thought is, hey, unless till you vote everyone out, they ain't gonna take you seriously. But we're not gonna do that because we all got our teams, right? We got the people that we want represent us. Instead of voting every one of them out, vote every single one of them like, oh, they ain't playing no more. Other than that, what is happening? Trump said it, bro. We're making America great again, like it was in the '60s. He just taking slowly steps back. We just hit the late '70s. Now we got to hit the '60s, and now we got a few more stops before that. But then Clarence Thomas had a little list that he had, and then the other one's gonna have a little more.
Ooh.
If y'all don't mind, can I read? I just received some text messages from Joe Biden. Can I read these to you guys? Is that cool?
Oh, yeah.
It says this, and I'm gonna give y'all his phone number, y'all. 30330. That's what he texted me from. It's Joe Biden. I'd love to talk to you one-on-one. Chip in $15 to the DNC, and I might give you a call to say thanks. He also said, GOP appointed SCOTUS justices overturn Roe. Our rights are on the ballot, and Dems must fight back. You got $15? Joe Biden here. Today's SCOTUS decision will have real and immediate consequences. I will do all of my power to protect women's rights. And voters also need to make their voices heard this fall. I'm asking you to support the DNC. You got $15. Joe Biden here. Today's SCOTUS decision. It's the same. What? Nigga, you the president.
Oh, so it happened because Joe didn't give. Joe, it's your fault. You didn't give $15. Yeah, you should have gave $15, bro.
Should have gave up that 15. All they needed was 15.
15 more.
We can even look at some of these comments.
You could have saved a life.
Because even for example, let's look at some of the comments. Because Mr. Price brings up a good point that even if a woman goes through some kind of event such as this, that sometimes in some states she may have to keep that kind of child. Like she may have to go through that and not have any retribution for that. Because you also have to look at it. The United States, when it comes to health rights and health support, is not good. There's not a such thing as universal health care. And so even sometimes these pregnancies, they can have such an effect on a woman that they can't even get any kind of support to go through something that they're sometimes forced to have to go through. And it's very bad. It's very bad. I mean, shout out to Aisha. She even says it's based on the state's legislation. She even mentioned the word pro-life is just an excuse for some places to be like, oh, well, we're just pro-life instead of pro-choice. What does that really mean? What does pro-life, pro-choice really mean to the American people? Anybody can jump into this. So what are those terms? Are they really scapegoats? Are we really looking at them as scapegoat words for that?
I just wanted to say really quickly, some women that have been assaulted and impregnated in some states, that have gotten abortions recently are being tried in court to be sent to jail for it, actually. And that's going to continue. That's going to get worse. Some states already have provisions where if you leave to go get an abortion and you come back, they can still try you like a criminal. And then like there's doctors have gotten threats that they'll get jail time and all kinds of stuff. It's very serious. And I mean, on that pro-life versus pro-choice, you know, it's like, to me, it's just like Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. You know, people say all lives matter in response to Black Lives Matter, but they're not actually committed to what the reality of all lives mattering would be. You know, that reality would be increasing the public services that are going to help take care of the people that have weaknesses and weak spots, and to help develop them into citizens that are going to be able to provide for themselves and their families for generations. And so it's like, to me, when I see you say you're pro-life, you should be pro affordable health care, if not universal health care. You should be pro public education. You should be pro all of the things that facilitate our life as Americans, supposedly first-class citizens. But that's not what happens.
Well, you said a mouthful there. I'm actually going to use that to bring us into something else, because you're considering things for the future. Also, everybody watching, make sure to like, subscribe, leave your comments, let us know your thoughts. We're here to have this discussion because this is something that's actually going to affect the future of the American people for at least the time period to come. But I'm going to use this to bring us to something else, because this is only one Supreme Court decision. This is not the only one that could possibly be affected when it comes to the future, because the same justice, which we mentioned earlier, the same justice also like made a comment that Clarence Thomas, this could impact future or other court cases like Griswold, Lawrence, and Obergefell that protect contraception or birth control, or even same-sex marriages, or even same-sex relationships, even in general. So it's a possibility that if they look at other court cases similar to this and overturn those, that things like birth control could be outlawed or be left up to state legislation. Even things like homosexual, same-sex marriages, relationships could also be outlawed when it comes into this kind of future. This is something that they could look at, because this is set a precedent. This is set a standard that now, because they went through with this one, that they can go through with other ones. So what kind of world are we really possibly looking at here when it goes to the future, where it could be possible women could not have a lot of control of their own body, period, if they just get pregnant? Like it could literally just, they get pregnant, that's it. Like it's not no other choice. They have to go through it, even sometimes to the point where their health concerns don't override that. Because there might even be some states that make legislation to where even if you have some health concerns, you might still be forced to have a child. And then there might not be something as birth control going into the future if Supreme Court chooses to go through this. They might not be able to, right? They might not be able to have birth control. There might not be an option for you to be able to go and get for your daughter coming up in age. And we already have things when it comes to the American education system that really isn't good when it comes to sex education, when it comes to birth control, when it comes to knowledge of pregnancy and how it works, everything like that. It's already not good because this really isn't taught well in schools at all. But now we have to get to the point where we're just left out here basically to dry. Not really many health benefits. I mean, it's a lot. Like, and the price was, for example, like if they were to decide to overturn it, birth control wouldn't be able to be legally obtained.
They haven't yet. This one does not include that though.
Yeah,
not this one right now, but it's reasoning that they can overlook and look at overturn and look at some of the other court cases of the past. And one of them were allowing birth control to be something that you can have. That can be overlooked and like undone as well. I mean,
illegal condoms.
I mean,
yeah, right.
That'd be one thing.
Y'all don't wear them anyway, so don't. Y'all
about to be selling condoms under the table. You know what I mean? Yo, hey, listen.
That's a crazy world that if condoms go illegal, and weed is legal.
Yo,
like weed legal, and then condoms. Then you got condoms.
I got an A for condoms if you need them, my guy. Come holler at me. You know what I mean? An eighth. I got eighths, quarters, halves. ounces.
It's not. It's just they can look at that in the future and also take away birth control. That's something they decide to overrule.
No
and
more
as well.
magnums.
But just imagine a world where a 3-pack of condoms is like $20. Like, just imagine them kinds of world, and it's like, oh man, like
That ain't gonna stop nobody. Just gonna overpopulate. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though.
Overpopulated.
Hey, let's be honest. Let's be honest. They kind of stupid because if they do that, black people their percentage is gonna start going up because all our grandparents got like 9 kids.
Yeah.
And that would be pre-abortion. They had 9 kids. Y'all gonna get overpopulated then. Y'all white replacement theory gonna go the other way.
Well, yeah, because like one of the big problems is like people aren't not having kids because they were able to have abortions. People were not having kids because shit's expensive, you know.
Yes.
So as long as things just keep getting more and more expensive, more and more ridiculous, people aren't gonna have kids anyway.
True.
Yeah, but see, that's somewhat by choice. But now, if we're limiting no options to not have children,
that's if the contraception.
Even now,
that's if
it makes it where
it's pulling
you gotta
out.
Take more responsibility for your actions.
Will we be arrested for pulling out?
Joe, ain't nothing gonna affect me.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Because I still want to pull out.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
you know,
you're gonna have
big fan of it. Actually,
you gonna have to. Let's tell the truth. These old white people want stuff to go back to the 60s and the 50s when they thought life was good and labor was cheap because my daddy was a sharecropper and they could tell the women what to do and nobody talked back and all the woke people wasn't upset and they don't have woke people in movies and everybody in movies was white and they could be happy because they hate Miss Marvel even though it's a better show than Hawkeye. And they hate all this stuff and everybody woke and Disney is terrible and every company forcing black people on us and forcing Hispanic people and forcing everything and they want to make America great again and by basically being like in the 50s when they had cheap labor and they got the money and it didn't matter what everybody else was going through because they don't care and they could tell women what to do and life was better because women didn't talk back or make their own decisions and they depended on them and you got more red pill and black pill people who think now you got to have money to talk to a woman because they can't speak to them.
But it's also, you can also look at it as the government trying to cycle more money back into the American system and the government themselves, mainly because child support goes through the governmental system. It goes through the governmental process and the government gets a percentage of money from that. So you can look at this, because I've seen this in some forums, that it is a way to cycle money back into the government by forcing more children to have to go through the child support process, which I hate that because this essentially is just scapegoating children in a way, and that's not right. I hate any idea of having a child in a situation you feel like you're not ready for, and taking away that option is not something that's good. I don't care how we're going to spend it, but it's not good. I don't like the decision. All it really does is just set a precedent going forward for the future that's not good. But remember to vote, please. Your vote matters. Your decisions matter.
Yes.
Pay attention to what's going on in the world. Pay attention to trends. Like, just because a Supreme Court justice is something you might not ever meet, don't mean you don't need to know about them. Presidency matters. All that. We're getting ready to go into, the presidential run again. So,
and by the way, I want to say this for everybody that say voting don't matter. Cause look what happened. Republicans already putting in a law that it could be a federal crime if you have an abortion in all 50 states if they win. So if your vote don't matter, it keep getting worse. Even if I know your Democratic senator probably some old senile person that don't know who you're talking about, but at least he got some alignment to you. So, because smart people don't want to be in office because being in office is the worst job in the world because half people hate you and you have to manipulate people. And I've been in politics for 2 years. So I knew how that is. I was like a campaign manager. So I know that you got to lie, cheat, steal, manipulate, all that stuff. And so it's a trick. It's all kind of trick stuff. And I know your person probably ain't the best, but try to find somebody at least aligned somewhat in where you want to go. Because if not, you ain't going to get what you want. And that's how life is because apparently they've been winning in the state level and they changing laws to gerrymander in which they keep winning and the state laws are all like side to win and all the black areas get put together in some weird smaller space and then they vote don't count as much. So if you don't vote, that continues to happen and you continue to get these Supreme Court justice and everything. Even if the person I know that person probably don't fully align with you, but hey, decision matter.
Mr. Pierce,
Right.
Mr. Price said. Mr. Price said it's not to go up.
Oh, I mean, they got more reason to do it. Like it have effects on a lot of things. Like voting matters. It's something, man.
Yeah, we did get Trump out of office, but he put the 3 people in that voted for. Well, 2 people in that voted for it. And they won by 2. So those 2 people counted that. So if they wasn't there, that wouldn't happen.
What's the reason though? What's the reason?
When you get in high places, you put your friends in there.
Why do you want people to suffer?
That's not
But we are allowed to say the magic words that answer this question. It's white supremacy.
Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's what's going on right now. Like that's Gamergate. That's behind the MAGA movement. That's behind the Proud Boys. That's behind the Capitol insurrection. That's behind these terrorist attacks. Like that's where we are. That's
right.
But lead
capitalism, money in it too. It's money in it. Like Monte said, it's money in it.
It's money in it. No matter if it's the companies that cycling their way, like Disney, JP Morgan, Netflix, plenty of other ones that's finna start adding these expenses, adding them to like your different health plans, things of that nature. Several states already having their trigger laws ready, like the second it happened, just like Arkansas already canceling them. Look up what your state is. It might not even affect you. It'll affect the people around you, the people that you know. You'll
now.
What if abortion makes money? What if abortion makes money? Oh my goodness.
And that's gonna put a lot of doctors that they have to contemplate their own decisions. They can't do those surgeries. It's literally illegal. They'll lose their license. They'll lose their job, their livelihoods if they even commit one at all. It'll even affect health scares in that there might be some women that'll be so desperate to get an abortion that they may do one illegally. They might go through like other means to do one. And that's just dangerous to their health in and of themselves. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Make sure to pay attention to it. But in the last thoughts.
I was about to say, it's a lot to that, and essentially, basically, when you think about it, the Supreme Court did so many different changes. They changed the law that if a state give you a horrible lawyer, that now you can't change it back, and they keep changing these laws. So my whole thing is be aware and understand the consequences and other stuff. And like I said, I get it that it's kind of hard because these politicians ain't really for you, but hey, you gotta do the even minimum, man. Even minimum, right? Even minimum.
I mean, there's not really a lot to say. Now, there are, just to let you know, there are states that have already come out and made laws supporting abortion still. California is one. He came out immediately and said this is going to be a haven to where abortions are not going to be illegal in any way. We still support pro-choice. There are states that have that. I suggest you just make sure to look up your state's legislature, look up their rules, their laws regarding abortion. Even if necessary, look up the nearest state to you. The nearest state to you, just if possible, because you just need to know just possibly how far it is. You never know. Mental health care, mental health care be a whole nother monster we talk about this, man. Ain't starting it, but that's one. That's just one. We're going to a little bit of a lighter topic since prior to that day we did have a versus.
God, my uterus was hurting.
We did have a versus, and that versus involved Omarion versus Mario, who was on some stuff. But we ain't got to go into that. I'm gonna give y'all some snippets, give everybody a little bit of a happy time of some outros of the verses. So Ray J was there. He has this great song, One Wish. It's one of the best songs ever of his entire repertoire, and he decided to sing it. And
leave my cousin alone, my dad.
He decided to sing it, and I'm just gonna let y'all hear it for yourself.
Wish to have a fancy car, be a superstar. Wish to have a fancy car, wish to have $1 million bucks. Well, I wish to be a superstar. Wish to have a fancy car, wish to have $1 million bucks. Well, I wish I know being in love. So feel me, pretty baby. I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Oh, 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 oh.
to him?
That baby was already born.
Who is
Shout out to my cousin. That's
Horrible.
That's Bobby Valentino. That's
Nah,
Mississippi. That's
Horrible.
Mississippi connection, Joe. Don't disrespect Mississippi right now. That's
I'm
what we ain't
going
gonna
to
do.
Mississippi.
We not gonna disrespect Bobby Valentino, who live in my neighborhood, basically, and we ain't gonna disrespect my cousin Ray J. You're not finna do this. No,
Don't be.
I'm defending my family today.
I just gotta say, right here,
Christ.
the audio engineer completely failed my guy. They made him go in raw. They ain't give him no
Right.
reverb or nothing. They could have helped my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Emotional, damn it.
Auto tune anything. You know what I mean?
I mean, it wasn't pretty. They're gonna keep it a bean.
Listen,
It
my
wasn't
cousin
pretty.
was taking care of his child on stage. We can't do this now.
Like it was not pretty. Like we are learning that all artists that had singing ability, if they don't keep it up, sometimes the years go on, and they just ain't got it like they used to. Like they really don't. And I mean, the verses was a bit of a mess. You clearly see he had his child in his arms. Like
I just listen. And we was talking about this verses leading up in the what it sound like chat, and I said from the rip that Mario was going to win clearly. You know what I mean, and that's exactly what happened. I mean, exactly what happened. Omarion up there eating watermelons and whatever the fuck he. You know what I mean?
oh boy.
like bro, what is you doing?
What is this?
Oh, we coming out with it. Some of them never really had it. I mean, are we really gonna act like
No, y'all ain't.
are they really just benefiting off of auto-tune? Are they really benefiting off that now? Like Mario had bars. Like shout out to Aisha. Mario had his, but
was it Marcus Houston or was it Omarion?
No, it was Omarion, but
that was B2K. It was not Marcus Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, and to let you know, Omarion, he wasn't
terrible.
Yo, I got a question, Joe. You got an answer for this, Joe.
No, I don't.
You told me straight up that Omarion was clear.
I did.
And I need you to answer this.
I did. I did. I believed in Timbaland and Pharrell.
Yo, my boy was up there struggling.
I believe
my boy was up there struggling. He had a spin move and got tired, bro. He spit and got tired, bro. I heard
that ain't got nothing to do with Pharrell. But I believe Timbaland and Pharrell, I thought that would clear him, and it did not. Mario came with like the most random producers of all time
with the vocals
and said, "You deserve better, girl. You know you deserve better." Now I'm done. Now I don't have anything.
Yeah. Hey, them vocals, Joe.
Omarion doesn't have. I thought. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. He got tricked by the dancing, dog. He was dancing in rain. You got tricked by the rain dance.
Did he not? Did he not do the vocals for?
He put the African rain dance on you, dog, and you fell for it.
He even Lil Saint was disappointed, man. That's all I know. I mean,
Icebox, where your heart used to be.
Raz B is somewhere turning over in his grave.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it starts and ends with the engineer. If the engineer don't give a fuck how you sound, like you better have been practicing, man. Like dudes clearly was not practicing at all.
They did not give a damn. They was
and do your cardio before you do spin moves and sing.
My guy had his son up on stage so he could be embarrassed in front of him.
Man, shout out to that baby.
Hey, that's my little cuz, bro. We out here.
Man, fuck that. Shout out to that little baby. He's gonna have to go to therapy for
y'all. One wish.
My daddy had me on stage and I looked a damn fool.
He didn't want to go on stage, so daddy, come on up here, boy. And then he
remember your first performance, son? Oh god damn, dad. Yeah. He's gonna hate telling that story.
Nah, listen, the engineer is key. Like
Aisha said, oh yeah.
Yeah, like tons of your favorite artists. Dang, we just losing people. But
y'all that mad? Y'all that mad at Ray J right now? Like, what's going on?
Tons of your favorite artists survive purely because they have an engineer. And I mean, that's brutal, but that's the truth.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all though. I know Ray J can sing though. You know what I'm saying? He come from my blood. That's singing right there. You know what I'm saying? He just had a bad night and he old now. He been saying he been selling scooters too much.
Sing one wish right now.
Hey, listen.
Selling too many scooters.
Hey, listen.
Too many Raycon earbuds.
Yeah, the shades broke and he can sing no more.
Yeah, enough is enough. Sing one wish right now, Zelmay.
What, Joe? I got the athletic ability. Him and Brandon them got the voice.
I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Listen.
One wish right now.
No, I'm trying to tell you right now.
You said it's in the family.
Hey, half of us got athleticism.
You want me to be your backup?
I'm a tank right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the vocals. You know what I'm saying? Leave that to my cousin Kim and the other Norwood family. That's on my mama's side. I got my daddy gene. We play football.
Okay.
He might got the same genes though.
Ray J can't play no football. He on my mama's side.
Sorry, Ray. We're just trying to get Zelmay to sing one wish right now since it runs.
Oh, my bad, but my bad. Sorry for the technical difficulty. But since y'all want, a little bit more, Ray J wasn't the only one having some struggles.
Well, he ain't. Monte had struggles too.
Y'all see?
Having struggles. This was a bad versus.
And he decided to have a little moment in the audience. I'm just going to let y'all take a gander at yourself.
Yo,
can we take it back to the 2000 where you can moan to a woman in the crowd and it worked? Because that don't work no more. You can't just moan to women. No.
My bad.
Ew. That was bad, bruh.
Awful.
That was bad.
It was like assault.
Ew.
It was assault. That curly haired girl didn't want none of that.
Oh, we having a little more technical difficulty, but yeah. Joe, have you ever moaned to a woman in the crowd?
I'm a moan right now.
No, please don't. No. Have you ever moaned to a woman?
Nah, I quit. No.
You moaned to a woman in the crowd,
bro. Look, my thing is,
Izuku.
I feel like they were both like cock blocking, right? Like both of them was cock blocking. Dude, homie on the stage was like, "Let me get in there, dog," and dude down there was like, "Nah." And the lady's just her ass off. She's dying. And they're just like trying to interrupt each other, and one guy just goes on too long. He's not sticking the landing, it's just like it's like brutally awkward to watch. It's like
I cringed.
Why did Bob Valentino light skin self come out here with his shirt half off and walk up to him? Like, no, bro, move. Get back.
A lot of these folks thinking they about 10 to 20 years back. They thinking it's 2005, and they like, bro, I'm in here. This my concert. No, this just a verses, bro. You got about 4 songs.
Right.
That's about it, bro. But I was like, let me light it up and let you know, if you got it, use it, work with it, maintain it. Because once you ain't got it, you out there going under, but not making no waves like Pleasure P, or you out there straining just to hit your high note. And I mean, we can go ahead and keep the bean on Omarion. He wasn't too much better, but he had some stuff to say about different people. We just gonna start off with what he had to say about his background dancers. They were hating supposedly, and he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna be petty. I'm overworked. I'm overbooked. I'm busy, so y'all ain't got to worry about hating on me in the future because y'all gonna be on the outside of the club. I ain't gotta have no dancers. So he feeling some type of way." About how Mario and some of the other people, I guess, were talking about him. But my moment is just, if you ain't got it, or if you got it, use it. And you take that L, man. Because these folks is rough. They just a little rough.
They need like a versus Gordon Ramsay.
Right.
Like, this shit was trash.
What's Snoop
You
Dogg?
can do
Snoop
better
Dogg's
than
nice.
that.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Mario with the circus. I mean, my man did make like multiple clothes changes. Like he was trying to do like
he did
concert.
everything he could and still took a huge L.
Hey man.
Yo, can we talk about this? How you talk crazy after the verses when a man send you calling you little nigga on stage? Like, no, I'm taking care of that right here. I don't talk on Instagram. No, he called me little nigga right while he by me.
Right.
Like, no, what you doing?
Mario was talking real reckless. Like
You say you can't dance. You like,
I
stop
had
dancing.
no idea that Mario was that type of nigga. I didn't know.
Man,
I thought
he a Baltimore nigga. You know how they get down.
Hey, shout out
I mean-
to the DMV. Although Baltimore wants to be just like you, but we appreciate them. We appreciate Baltimore.
But ain't no way though. I can't respect it if you go on Instagram and talk crazy after dude was talking crazy while you was right by him. No,
Right.
we seen it. It's live, dog. You don't let him talk crazy.
y'all seen what he said? Tried to slide in like Omarion said, you still gonna be opening up for me, you know, when I'm on
Say it on
tour and all
stage.
that. Like, I mean, he waited for the. What he say? What Drake say? Twitter fingers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trigger fingers.
It's
Twitter
giving
fingers.
actually. Russell Westbrook. I'm sorry, I'm messing it up. Russell Westbrook.
Not Westbrook. Shout out
Said
to
that you
Westbrook.
would not call me Westbrook to my face to Skip Bayless. So I have 100% believe. I 100% believe that Skip Bayless will call him Westbrook to his face. So if we're talking about talking stuff to people, Skip, I'm sorry, but you shot 2 for 19 that night. Westbrook sounds just right.
My man said you ain't gonna say it to me. But
He said-
again,
Russell Westbrook said you won't. So Omarion said he didn't say nothing on stage, and Bayless is letting Westbrook know that I will call you Westbrook, bro. I did it to Chris Bosh. What did he say, Bosh Spice? I said it to Chris Bosh. I'll say it to you. I'm not worried about it. So,
Monte, what's your thoughts on Omarion talking trash, but not on stage while Mario is demeaning this man on stage when he get home?
Man, you already know how this goes, man. Like, if you ain't gonna say it in front of him, don't bother saying it at all. Cause we clearly saw Mario on Demon Time. We clearly saw he was on that time.
Right.
He did not care. But everybody else was just like, oh, well, this is what you doing, Mario. We just gonna dance it out. It's gonna be a little dance dude. And it's just like, oh, okay, well, and you got a whole Instagram post. Nah, it ain't even worth it at that point. Everybody across the world has seen it. You ain't gonna say it in front of them. Screw it. It ain't no point. They beef. It is what it is. I'm not even gonna bother with it at this point. But
I wouldn't even respect you. You talk to me on the internet after you saw me to my face. We were side by side. I talk crazy to you. You go home and tweet me now, bro. I don't even know you exist. I might block you. Don't ever talk to me again, little nigga.
I hate him. I hate him. You ever just go to Twitter and be like, I hate him.
I don't even know.
I might give my one last tweet.
I think we sitting here tweeting and hating on everybody. I think
Hey,
we'll end it here. We're gonna let it go. Gotta leave y'all. I know. But I appreciate everybody for rolling through. Second episode of Make It Make Sense. Naturally, we got to break down the crazy stuff in the world. And it seems like every week is going to be something more and more wild. Y'all know where to find it here every Saturday, 7 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come see the Blurred Cartel. Come watch. Come let us know your thoughts. We're going to be here. We're going to mix it up. We're going to let you know it is what it is. I'm going to let the crew introduce themselves and ride it on out. I'm going to go from 1 to 2. Hollywood, where are you? Who are you? And where can they find you?
I hate you.
I hate you. You know, he'll come back. That is Hollywood Sensei popping in, popping out on your local stations. You know, let them know. You never know where you might pop up next. Atazuku, what it do, where you at, and where can they find you?
Brother, I'm out here committing acts of justice, and I'm slapping bitch assness. You can find me on all these shows, dog. You type in Itazuku wherever you want to, and I'll pop up somewhere. You'll see memes and such. I'll be around.
My man said he gonna be around. Type in Itazuku is everywhere. Hollywood, are you back? Let us know where you go again. Who are you?
Hey man. Hey man. I apologize, man. Hollywood Sensei, man. Sensei of the Blurred Cartel, man. You know, We everywhere, man. Hit our link tree and find me on TikTok, Hollywood_Sensei215, man.
You know it, man. We're gonna let the representatives of Overall 99 let them know who you are. Do you hear me, Unico?
I hate you, Taizuku.
Damn, okay.
I hate you, Hollywood. I hate you. I'm about to tweet that right now. No, UnicoWilliams.com. That's where you can find me. Y'all so funny, man. Thank you for having me today. Y'all are funny as hell. Thank you so much for having me, y'all. Monterey, much love, my man. UnicoWilliams.com. All roads. Damn it, I say lows every time. All roads lead to
Herogasm.
Herogasm. Shout out to Herogasm from the boys episode 5. That's what I got.
Yeah, wow. And then, of course, we have the CEO of Overall 99 Media himself, Zell May. Who are you? Where are you? And where can they find you?
Just like my cousin and just like Omarion, the Icebox took my singing ability. And
oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Don't do spin moves and try to sing. That's all I'm trying to say. Prayers out for everybody out there, all the women that's affected by this, all the things, and the mental health of a lot of people that's going through right now. Shout out to y'all real serious, real quick. You can find me at 99_Zell May or anything with Zell May. I'm usually the first thing to type come up. I have merch, podcasts, all this stuff on the Overall 99 Media or entertainment or gaming or sports or any of the Overall 99 channels. We got a bunch of them, and you see me and Monterey and Unico and the squad and whoever else want to be on. Y'all want to game or stream or something like that?
Definitely, y'all come on our stuff, man. Anytime y'all want to, for real, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, I'm with it. I'm with it.
100%.
Let me know.
Also, here's a
hold on.
preview
We got a little question. Ms. Aisha asked, when's the next show for Overall 99 Media? Next show, when is it, Zell May? Let them know.
I have a Umbrella Academy review coming up. It'll be me solo. That will be Sunday. Man Cave, we talking about reputation and how it affects you. That'll be out Monday. Just the fan will be out on Tuesday.
Let's put up anime stuff.
So it will be all through the week. You'll see us on Overall 99 Media. So for us, and this show will be also out every Saturday live. So and the Keep It 99, we do P Valley on Monday too. So the next show will probably be P Valley on Monday with me and Unico and probably Kid Credit Player.
Got some stuff coming up on Monday on Overall 99 Media. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And then, of course, we have the Blur Cartel, the merch, the knowledge, the stuff itself. Next show coming up will be Locker Room Talk on Monday.
I got some anime stuff.
It's gonna be good. Make sure y'all like and follow everybody on the page.
I'm not at my house, so
the Blur Cartel. Send the stars, send the likes, the comments, shares. Let us know, man. We are here. We gonna be here, and we ain't going nowhere. We're not gonna worry about this man fighting with Dragon Ball Z. We're gonna let it is what it is.
Have a nice day.
Acknowledge him.
Have a nice day.
You're not even gonna acknowledge him. Otherwise, I'm your host, Man Ray, Mr. Drop the Mic himself. Of course, on Blur Cartel, on Overall 99 Media, Broke Ugly Dudes, all over YouTube, all over every social media outlet. You can type in Monterey Hudson. I'm there. Click on the link tree. You can find where I be. Come listen to what we got to say. You're going to learn something new. You're going to leave better than you left. Till then, take care of each other. Y'all be good out there. We rolling out. Peace.
We got an Icebox Wild singing ability. You see?
Cool.
Have a nice day.